Howdy. Good morning, strange voices living inside my PC. I welcome thee to another cozy co-working stream. The tired one. I feel like I'm saying this more often now. It's Tuesday after Easter break, for me at least. So yeah, welcome back everyone. Let's get some work done, shall we? But first, I still have to do some social media posts for the stream announcement. So let's see. We actually have quite some things to do today, and I have like an internal deadline coming up on tomorrow actually, and I would like to take tomorrow off as well. So we have to finish this demo today, ideally in the stream. Let's see how well this goes. Open JetBrains or Rider. Let's see, what do we have to do? I think I finished both of those yesterday. So I'm not sure we need this actually. Power durability. I think we should actually start with testing the power application. Seems more relevant right now. All right. So what are we doing now? I've spent the last few days, or like last week, reworking the power crafting system and adding like proper inventory. Well, proper is maybe a over exaggeration, but added like some kind of debug UI so we can work with that. Now, so the UI, we like have an inventory, we have items that can be equipped. And we have like a crafting station where we can also add modifiers to the powers. So this kind of works. The question really is we still need to test if the actual application works. So if the crafting modifiers are actually applied to the player. I'm still figuring out how to do all of the posts, because right now you want me to post on all of our social channels, and I'm not really that good with the social media, so I'm still kind of figuring out how things work. Yeah. Good morning. Hello, Ronja. How are you doing? How was your... I hope you got an Easter break. Hope you found some Easter eggs. Or what is it, Pauli? You get chocolate? Some tasty treats? Well, what you did find was the funding for the Gamescom, right? Congrats on that again. Oof, learning for an exam during your break. That sounds relatable. I had this once when I was in Thailand, because I failed one exam and then I had to do like the second one, and that was right after, like the deadline was right after my trip to Thailand, so I spent my 2 weeks in Thailand learning for networking tech stuff. Oof. Well, what is it? What kind of exam do you have? I feel like I've asked that. I feel like we've talked about an exam last time. But I won't be at the Gamedev meetup today, because I have a Unity workshop. I'm holding Unity workshop at FH Technikum, I think. Yeah, I hope I will succeed in showing them how Unity works in like an hour. Ew, tax law. Ew, that doesn't sound very fun. Doesn't sound fun at all, to be honest. Well, I hope then the Easter break you found a lot of knowledge and, how do you say, resilience against such topics. Um, well, I'm sure with the found motivation, you'll do fine. Just bring a few bracelets. Give them the bracelets. It's gonna be fine. Not even tax lawyers can resist cute bracelets, I'm sure. Uh, I still have to, so sorry for the delay, but I still have to post on Instagram on one of our channels, and I'm a little bit overwhelmed because social media is complicated. But yeah, I'll be with you. What I figure you're probably still preparing for your exam, or what are you up to today? Let's do a stand up like you do in a proper startup. Share our progress and plan for today. This is my progress. What I've been doing since last week was implementing a inventory UI. So we have like uh, not debug, but like a placeholder functioning user interface for managing items that you can collect. And also, so we have like this small little UI, and you can equip power items, and there's also a crafting station, and you can basically choose power attack and then add modifiers to that. And it works in the UI, and the plan for today is figuring out if it also actually works in the code base, if the modifiers and powers are applied correctly. That's our first task, and once that is done, we are going forward with implementing one of those new features for testing. So yes, that's the plan for today. And if everything goes really well today, I can take tomorrow off and bake some muffins. That's the ideal outcome. Yes, starting strong with breakfast is I think a good learning strategy. You need energy intake to be able to process new information. Oh, and first of all, I'm finishing this. First of all, I'm finishing this last social media post. I'm doing pretty fine. making good progress. Can't, how do you say? Even though I'm living in Vienna, I can't really. I'm missing the English word. I can't. But anyways, no, everything's pretty fine. Weather is good. Just got back to Vienna from home from Salzburg yesterday evening. Having the deadline tomorrow. If planning to bake some muffins tomorrow if I make enough progress today, and don't have class until Thursday, so started watching a new anime yesterday. Like, I don't think it's a new anime, it's just new for me. So doing pretty good overall. I feel like I've got this Gamedev thing. I don't really have it figured out, but it's running pretty good right now. Yeah. And there are a lot of things to look forward to in the next few months are gonna be really busy. There are a lot of events that we're going to attend. Gamescom not being one of them, actually. I mean, not for me. There will be probably Salakia is going to Gamescom, my co-founder, but I won't be able to join you in Gamescom this year. Unfortunately, on the one hand. On the other hand, I'll be in Thailand instead, so visiting family there. So I guess that's actually even better than going to Gamescom. So let's add the link. Share that. Alright. Did all my marketing duties. Now we can actually start the workday. Hello, and Wild Allegra appears. Good morning. Yes, I think it's okay to be nervous. It's a normal human reaction, especially when faced with tax law. But I'm sure it's gonna be fine. You're well prepared. You've got the power of friendship bracelets with you. Not even tax law can do anything against that. I'm doing pretty fine, thank you for asking. How are you doing? How's everything going? The game, the cosplay, life in general. We just established we've got a lot to do, a lot of events coming up that we have to attend. But overall, things are running smoothly. Oh. Everyone's starting to work on cosplays. Maybe I should start that as well. I mean, it doesn't really count as cosplay, but I have my cat ears and Joker, and I found some cute cat paw like hand warmers on Etsy. I'm gonna get those. So not a proper cosplay, but baby steps. What are you working on, Ronja? What kind of cosplay? What character? So, I don't know, what would I cosplay if I could? I think I'm probably. Oh damn. Okay, that's a pretty cool idea. I actually just watched Husband Hotel like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and I'm so in love with the series. Mostly with the music. The music is so good. You can't stop listening to the album. Kinda stuck with it. My work, or like just, or I'm basically just listening to Husband Hotel anymore. Yes. Guitar solo, fuck yeah. I don't think they have a second season officially approved yet, but I so hope that it gets continued. Such a gem. Oh hey, nice, nice. Finished. Finished. Pap mache, is it? How do you say that in English? Paper mache? Paper mache. I think they just stole it from French, as we did. Paper mache on the staff. It's already approved. Oh, nice. In 2027, though? That can't be real. That's too far away. I mean, makes sense. Such thing takes time. But I can't wait 3 years. But great news. Aspen Hotel Season 2. 2027. That's so far away. I mean, good thing if it's so far away, then it's a good reason to rewatch first season again a few times in between them. I think if I'd probably choose something niche from some kind of webtoon if I do cosplay. Maybe that's a bit basic, but could be a good start. Because I've already done witches before for Halloween. I could do like a Dorian or Dani from the Hooky webtoon, which is great. Check it out if you haven't. Miriam is doing great webcomics, and it's Hooky's already finished, I think, but you can still read it on webtoon with like the daily pass. Or I could just cosplay desperate game developer. Why did you drop your stuff? It's like a structural test or like on purpose? Or just by accident? Guess what? Isn't real life just cosplaying respectable human being every day? At least that's what it feels like when I have to leave the house. But I feel like, yeah, that's a good, I think something I learned from lab, because I did lab. Or actually I could, maybe I can find my lab outfits. I should have that somewhere. Because I've done lapping a few years ago in Germany. And like the first thing I took away from it is your costumes have to be pretty sturdy and somewhat comfortable, and like to strike that balance between it looks really good but it's also practical, and I feel like that's a good approach for cosplay in general, because chances are you have to run around with that thing for a day or two at the convention. So where are my photos? Oh yeah. So that was my lab outfit. Oh wait, why is it so small? At Felder der Ehre. You can't really tell, but I was actually a wizard. Right? I looked so cool. The shoes, ignore the shoes, but everything else. And also somewhat comfy. Maybe I can find... and I can pull off a pretty okay witch. Where are all those so low quality? I think this one's better. That was like my Halloween costume a few years ago. And still, I want to go back there. I should make this just my normal outfit going outside. Oh, progress on the game. Tell me more, tell me more. How's the spell casting going along? You see, I'm an expert spellcaster, a little bit of a witch myself, dabbling in the arcane. Okay, no, I can't find any other. But that was part of my. I had to have that here. That's not on the photo, but like part of my lab outfit. I made this because it was this was in summer and it was very warm and we had to wear like some kind of headpiece, and I made this hat, which seems very impractical, but like as a protection against sun, pretty good. And also I realized great for playing poker, because nobody can see your face then. So yeah, that's what I did for my lab outfit. And what's also, I realized a great source for outfits is I've They're like the Festspiele in Salzburg once a year, like where they have all the plays and concerts. And once a year they do like a thrift shop where they sell. I'm not sure if they're doing it still, but they had this thing where they sold off old costumes from the from the operas, and you could get like armor and stuff pretty cheap, like the real costumes they used on stage. Which is there must be something like that in Vienna as well, because we have a lot of concert halls here. And Salzburg, that was a great event. Damn, second spell, unlocking mechanic, new UI. Sounds like proper progress. I still think you should make a build with just that one scene to test it out and share it. Because yeah, I'm a proposer of getting builds as early as possible, so you have your pipeline up and you don't get hit with other with major problems later when you realize something in the building process isn't working. I think if you have all of that in like one scene testable, you don't even need a tutorial or something. Just put it in a build that you can test it in a real life environment. I will be at the esports festival. I will be at like 4 places at once. I still have to figure out how that's going to work. But I definitely will be there. I will be running between, because I will be there with Panta Rhei, or like someone from the team will be there. I will be there with a second project from university, Blockship Royale. It's like a multiplayer space battle royale where you're maneuvering a ship. It's a mix between building your ship out of blocks like Lego and then fighting each other in a battle royale style. And we'll also be at Spielfest where they have the board games. I think a floor underneath where we'll be exhibiting uh, our board game prototype, the one that I also had at the anime convention. And maybe I'll be holding a game design workshop. I'm not sure about the details of that. I think I applied for that, or there was something. So yeah, I'll be doing lots of things there. Yes, yes. I'm excited to see all your cosplays. Isn't Cleo is also getting into cosplay, right, Ronja? We could start a cosplay group. Do a group cosplay at some point. Sure, if you have a build, ideally on itch.io or somewhere, I can download it. I feel like itch.io is a great starting place to put builds for testing up, because it's pretty straightforward. Oh, right. We need an I think maybe this one is the oh no, this one is the module. Okay, let's put a debug. Oh yeah, that's the debug enemy. But I'm not sure it's set up with everything we need. Let's look at the dragon link for reference. Oh yeah, no, this isn't set up at all. I think in that case, we are just going with a dragon link, disabling the state machine and the movement. And I guess the perception. But enabling the debug damage receiver. And then let's see. Okay, console is here as well. Where is this going? Enemy combat interactions. Ah, okay. Well, that's fine. Don't care too much about those. Okay, now equip light attacks. Okay, it's dealing more damage, so that works. If we unequip, it's dealing less damage. Right, let's unequip, but add increase damage modifier and weaken to the special effect. Right? Now let's equip light attacks and it should deal more, but it doesn't. But attacks are slowed. Okay, that is strange. Yay! What are you having? Healthy breakfast? Or more like a fast breakfast? I normally only do muesli for breakfast because everything else is too much work. Pancakes, oh, that's a lot of commitment. But Very. Yes. And I think that's time well spent. Making breakfast pancakes. Always a good choice. But most days I can't bring myself to do it. So this one deals 10 damage. Now let's equip the special attack and see what happens. Oh, it just killed. That's not what we wanted. So now we applied some kind of modifier, but it didn't seem to do it correctly. And now I'm not sure how to debug this. So yes, off to a good start, I guess. Now, what did I want to do? Oh, yeah, first of all, maybe I can not set up the timer to hope this works. Oh man, that was really close. .9 points. I mean, 2.9 points out of how many? But yes, I believe in you, especially if you're also getting buffed with pancakes. I feel like that should be enough to get you through this. Then the enemy health. I think I'll just oh, this has a whole health bar in there. I just increased the health to something really high. Basically invulnerable for testing. Yay! Magical ADHD medication. It really does wonders though. Though not for me, I'm not diagnosed with ADHD, but I have a few friends who are. And wow, the difference when they're on or off their medication. Really helps them. But I learned that like the same thing that like the medication that helps you focus or like calm down would have the exact opposite effect. Like if I took it, it's like you're reacting differently to them. And I also learned that some of them are basically just drugs. I mean, all medication is drugs, but like I think one of those is just basically the components of speed or something. And the ADHD brain just reacts in a calming way to something that would have a very different effect on other people. You're just very magical people. Yes, uploading to itch. I can't remember how. There was a way to, like some kind of button to share a secret link or something, so you don't actually have to publish it. I mean, you can also publish it. No harm in that, mostly. But there was also a button to share a secret link. Alright, let's put the slow movement there. Then let's see if we do like... Okay, our combo deals 10 damage. And if we equip the light combo, deals 12 damage. And it does attack slowed. Does everything just do attack slowed? Let's unequip the light combo. And equip the other one, which doesn't have a modifier. Right. And what if we equip both? More damage and attack slowed. But it's the movement slowed. So let's look at the last place. The last place before it gets displayed would be... Oof, where did I add this? That's the health bar. That's the status. Yeah, it's saying attack slowed right now. That's what it does. But where does it get set? Oh, it does get set on enemy debug. Oh, okay, it got set here. Okay, I see. In the update. I don't know, I guess let's just look into it. And to start. So, attack modifier shouldn't be any. Defend modifier should. Yeah, we're in there. So the active mod override seed mod slow attack. My status mod start speed. Okay. So this comes from the this does come from the correct, or like it comes from the slow status modifier. Yes, yes. That's the spirit. Leveled up. Put everything min-maxed knowledge. Min-maxed tax fraud. Sure, if that's a valid strategy. You're gonna speedrun this test. Or maybe don't speedrun it. Take your time. Well, it turns out I'm also learning a lot about tax fraud since starting a company. I guess it's a thing you learn as you go. Mostly trying to not accidentally commit tax fraud, but just figuring out how the system works. Kind of my biggest fear is to accidentally commit tax fraud, because I don't really know what I'm doing here. But it worked so far. No, but I didn't get a shady letter from the financial department, the Ministry of Finances. Alright, if the display works correctly, figure out why the wrong modifier gets called. How are we doing this? What? Exam at 6 p.m. That shouldn't be legal. And you kind of have to be careful to not negate the effects of the ADHD medication with an energy drink. Maybe it's together with. Do you have like the what's it called? The like evening classes for like people who work on the site, so maybe it's put together with this. that's the thing at your FH. Oh, you can send it right now actually. Just, I guess Discord would be the easiest. The game update. And I can see if the itch app is still working. Oof, ref. Oof. Actually, insights, itch. I like to look at our stats once in a while and wondering why some games are still getting views and downloads. Mostly Obidasho and Reach and Hide. I just like the coloring choices they made with the itch insides. It's so pleasing to look at. But yeah, itch is mostly horror and sex games now. So that's a thing. It's still a valid distribution strategy for your indie game. Just doesn't have the algorithms and toolings that Steam has to offer. But if you're doing your own marketing and just need a platform, itch is the way to go still. Oh wait, actually, I wanted to. Yes, I think Discord will be fine. Apply status. I guess this should be the place to put a. Oh, oh, oh. Need a cheat to stop the timer. Okay, we're adding a modifier. That's already the slow speed modifier here. Somehow. Okay. Then next up, we are looking at the item. Power, I guess. And put a move and equip this and see what happens. Oh, I got the link. Well, let's try it out. Well, actually, let's finish this debugging run and then I'll check it out. Because I'm kinda in the middle of the code right now, but I've seen it. Okay, we have a power. Here applying the power. Slow move. The modifiers only have slow move as well. Okay. Things are starting to get weird. Well, I'm not sure if it's first priority. Because they tend to just leave issues in the backlog until they become too many, and then you kinda have to crunch for a week to fix all of them. But more like it should be first priority. Keep your bug reports clean. But in reality, working on new features is always more fun. And then at some point, it's gonna catch up to you. Technical debt, kinda. Or like one form of technical debt. Then you have a rough week in front of you. It's like the catching small fires early, cause they don't stay small. But let's see if we can add, cause we still have this one. That's a slow movement one. Wait, did we actually add a slow movement? What are we? Oh, but it's doing an attack slow. Now I'm confused. Wait, why does it have to be slow on both sides? Because then it was correct. Because this one has the slow movement. This is the slow movement, yeah. And then this one is slow attack though. So something in here is wrong. This is slow attack. Okay, is this like a general issue with the modifiers? Shop. Wait, do we have the modifiers? Yeah, okay. Okay, I think something in the serialization messed them up. Now it's the same one. All of them. You. Think we can fix this. based on the naming. Can I lock this? Oh, that's not a secret link anymore. It's a fully published. I mean, that's also fine, just so you know. Public project now. Okay, let's fix this later and see if this works. I think it's not really necessary. It's just a glorified browser, but I like using the itch.io client because if I already have it. Oh, I can follow you. Yeah. Well, let's try it out. Woohoo! Nice. Alright. I guess I should. Is there. Okay, I'm probably gonna die before I have to. Is it stopping in the background? Oh, yeah. Okay, Shift E is a fireball. I only have one spell right now, right? Oh, I have a quest. Reach level 5 to unlock new spell. Ah. Okay, how do I get out of here? Shift E. Oh, I can't. Oh, that's also interesting. I mean, it kinda makes sense, but with fireball being Shift E means can't really move while doing it. This is awesome. So I feel like there could be spells, like simpler spells or spells on the mouse buttons, like cantrips. In D&D there would be cantrips maybe that you can like do on the go, and then like more complicated spells where you're actually vulnerable because you have to stand there for a long time entering the code or casting the spell. Two spells. I mean, I still have to fire level up until I can unlock a new spell. Yes, the spells do have a cooldown, right? Because I can't spam fireball. What will I? Oh no, no, I just have to release the key. Ah. Do the trees have collision? No, not for the fireball. A respawn function, you mean when I die, it's over for forever? Oh, maps over here. Oh, what is this? Is this something? Can I do something with that? Is there actually a way to reach level 5 right now? Because I feel like monsters are gone. But Hades runs like... Oh, there's a monster. This does actually run pretty smooth. Like having good art I like a nice character with smooth animations. Ah, intriguing. Adds a lot to a prototype like this. No, what is up there? I want to see. Collect the XP. How do I collect? Oh, I have to collect that. Okay, I didn't see that. That makes a lot more sense now. I thought I'm just getting the XP for killing the enemies. But I guess that's where VFX will come in handy to make these more shiny. But yeah. Unlocked new spell. Nice. Oof. What Q F E R. That's a major step up from pressing Shift plus E. I know, it's a really early prototype, but for that it's working really well. I feel like you can see if people are complaining about things like, oh, the pickups are not shiny enough, then it's like, okay, the baseline or the rest of the game is working pretty well. If that's the most, the, the, the biggest complaint to have. But that's a QFER, okay. QFER, nice. No, I still love this mechanic about casting spells. I mean, you will have to have some kind of limitation or mana. Oh, I can dash. Nice. But it feels so real. I don't know, really immersive to inputting these cheat codes for casting spells and like being able to learn like really complicated ones and getting the muscle memory and feeling like, oh, I'm actually getting better at this than having like, I guess you could also choose like a strategy or like having like only cantrips, like an arcane trickster doing like a lot of small spells that you can easily memorize and cast really fast, or like do focus on powerful incantations. Focus on like powerful incantations that like leave you vulnerable for a time while you invoke it. I still want to see like a curse backlash mechanic. Something happens when you mess up a spell. I mean, it's probably kinda hard to tell what kind of spell you want to input, and if it's, I guess it would be some kind of timer maybe if you start casting and then you don't finish it in like 5 seconds or 10 seconds, then it's considering the spell failed. But I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm interested to see where you're going with the spell casting and like see a few different approaches. Or like I would really love to explore that, to see where you can take it, the different spells and the interactions with that. It's a fun idea. If I press Q, F, so if I start casting it, like Q, F, no, but maybe it's. No, I think it doesn't cancel it if I press something else. Because I'm now doing QF and then like G on like some other buttons and then continuing ER and it's still doing the healing. Bug report. But other than that, as you said, still an early prototype, but a very promising one. Oop. What's your scope for the? Because your deadline is coming up. You don't have a whole lot of time anymore, right? So what's your planned scope for this? The dash seems a bit far. Choo. All right. There isn't a way to quit it without Alt F4, right? No, I mean, now you've got something to fix. But keep it up. I think that's a really promising prototype too, and really cool core mechanic to explore. But as with most cool innovative core mechanics, also probably a pain to debug. Input is all, input. There's like two things that are really low on my things I like to work on, and they're UI and input. And you kinda have both as a major part in your game, especially like input. So yeah, I'm really sorry for you, but that's the path you choose. And unfortunately, it's a pretty good idea, so you kinda have to keep on going. No, yeah, sure. If you have an update or need more testing, just send it my way. Or like catch me in a stream. That's probably the easiest to just get immediate feedback or visual to test it out for a few minutes in between features. Also, if you, Anya, if you're still here, if you have something testable, send it my way. Mostly because I'm really interested in what you peoples are working on. And yeah, if tax law stuff is off. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. But have you considered pressing Shift E to just throw a fireball at it? Because I think throwing fireballs at stuff is a pretty good way to deal with your problems. Ask any D&D sorcerer. Alright, let's try to, after finding the bug in your game, let's try fixing our own as well. But how? So this one is serialized with the apply status. With the same one. Why is it broken? Or maybe it's broken because I did. I added at once a few commits ago. But when was that? Oh no, school already started. Well done. Have a good time at school. Oh, audio lesson. Well done. Have fun. Learn a lot. Keep on creating. Thanks for stopping by. And keep us updated on all the progresses, the cosplays and the games and everything else. I'm just not gonna ask if you're who you mean by favorite content creator. I'm gonna live in my delusional world thinking it's me. I don't know, I'm not really a content creator. Just a game devs streaming. But still, go to game design school, everyone. It's a good thing, and you learn a lot. Now, well, that's good one, yeah. Keep up the good vibes. What are you currently iterating? What topic? Not that I could help, probably, but maybe we can. How do you say? Both be scared by it? Yeah, and maybe you should. I feel like also on the day of the exam or like the hours before, I like to try to chill out and not. I mean, it's easier said than done, but try to not worry too much about it, especially like in the hours leading up to it, and try to calm. I feel like it helps not being in the books anymore right up until the exam, but to just let it sit on the back of your mind and instead do like something calming or relaxing. Oh, that actually sounds like something I learned in my Wi-Fi course. These kinds of GmbH structures. I do. I'm having flashbacks to that now. GmbHs. There's like a name for that. I can actually. I've learned this stuff at the EBCL BWL course, like this one. Yep. I mean, you won't need it anymore, but generally it's a recommendation for anyone who wants to do like founding a company and stuff and doesn't have like the formal like tax law as a class. But it's a bit expensive, like most Wi-Fi courses. But yeah, everything I know about tax law I know from that, and it helped me out already. Doesn't make you an expert, but gives you enough knowledge to like actually be able to talk with your lawyer and banker without feeling too stupid. Okay, I think I messed up the items when I okay, I actually don't know when I messed up the items. I thought it was when I edited them all at once that this messed up the serialization, but apparently it didn't, and now I can't find the commit where I changed them. I mean, I thought it can't be too long ago. Oh wait, it's here, it's here. Yeah, maybe. Maybe let's reset them and see if that helps. Oh, been resetting them. Man, resetting them. Remove them. But didn't add the old ones? Seems like a fraud. Why would it do that? Hmm. I mean, I could also just update the ones in here. I could just manually fix them. This seems... I don't know, I don't really want to mess up the... the serialization again. Hmm. Oh, I guess I could just... No, I can't. It's referencing the wrong override. Man. Alright, alright, alright. So all of those are referencing the same. So I guess we should remove this one. Yeah, now all of those have a problem. Then we can get rid of these. I think. Then create an override. No, I think we're just recreating them. Yeah, let's just recreate them. But this can't happen more than we kinda have to fix. Or like, it's a bit scary because I don't know what messed up the serialization. That is a little bit worrisome, because that kinda means it can happen at any time. That maybe because they share. I'm not sure. Maybe something was wrong in the setup. Cause let's just hope it doesn't happen again. Maybe it's a renaming or something. But it's a bit weird. Yes, you do that, Anya. You too, as far as possible. Good luck for your test, even though I'm sure you won't need it. And then see you around. Now. Alright, I feel like we need to get rid of all of those. Sure. I mean, we can. We're on Git. We can get them back from Git anyways. So, creating an override for that. Self-damage. So we want to put on the self-attack a damage multiplication. And for that we are adding another override. Sure, and that should be fine. Then here for the self speed. Putting a speed status, overriding it, probably with a duration. I think it was like half a second. Let's do like 1 second. Like double speed? 50% more speed? Modification. Why is there a modification type? Oh, yeah, sure, makes sense. Attack speed or movement speed. Yeah. Okay, then with the slow attack, also a speed status, but on the target attack. For like a second. Gonna halve it. Do it like that. And this one on the movement for a second. Yeah, the custom stacking we have to do later. Put it here in the backlog. Custom stacking. Modifiers, probably resetting duration. Then stagger. So how did the stagger one work though? Because I feel like we just added the stagger on here. Yes. So we did have a full stagger. Stagger speed 1, okay. Sure. Then with Sundered, gonna apply a damage multiplier. On the target defend. But increases damage taken. Or like 5 seconds. And weaken should do a similar thing. Putting this on the target attack for like 5 seconds. Deploying damage or halving the damage. we go. Should be fixed now. Let's try it out. Alright. Uppercut and special attack, slow and weaken. Let's do some crafting. Oh. Something doesn't work right here anymore. Did we mess up the UI somehow? Yes, we did. See, that's why I hate UI development. So why did this happen? I think we didn't really mess it up. We just changed the aspect ratio. That was the problem. Oh, okay. Okay, let's try this again. We've got the charge attack, we've got the whirl attack. Dealing 3 damage at a time. Okay, let's add to the whirl attack a slow attacks. And to the charge attack, the slow movement. Then equip the whirl attack, so it should deal more damage now. And slow movement. But it doesn't. Or does it? Wait. Oh yeah, it does deal more damage. But it doesn't apply the effect. Don't think so. Let's debug again. I guess let's look again in the damage receiver. Alright, let's see if there are in there. No, we don't have any defend. Attack. Let's put another one here. Okay, we're not getting to the damage context. Oh, wait, actually. Yeah, okay, now it's working. So the status modifier we want to add here is the slow attack. Putting that on the target. Attack modifier? Now we are the damage receiver. This one should have something in there. Yeah. Actually does. But it didn't add the text. Oh. Because it doesn't have a description. Hold on, hold on. Ah. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But this one needs a name. feel like we have to streamline this. Just having to name. Well, it's only for debugging purposes anyways. But having to name the damage modifier seems not ideal to me. Because this is increased damage. Guess enraged. Increase damage. Increase speed. Slowed attacks. Slowed movement. Sundered. Weakened. Alright, let's test it again. We have weaken and stagger. I feel like charge attack already does stagger. But let's put the weaken on there. Get another modifier. And add this low attack there. Yay, weakened. Oh, but it didn't slow. Oh, because I didn't equip it. Seems to work again. Alright, I think that's working already. On to the next, on to the next. But what is the next? I think we should actually still continue testing. But now that I have a gamepad again, I can test on the... Maybe let's create a local build and test in the build and see what happens. A wild Allegra appears. Hello, is your class already over? I fixed my bug in the meantime. What did you do? Now I'm creating a build to test everything in a production environment. I feel like I have to work on my pronunciation. Some words don't come easy to me, like production environment. Especially when I'm tired, or drunk for that matter, tend to mix up or like squash words. You don't really know what I'm saying anymore. Which isn't ideal when you're streaming, I guess. I think the build is done. Oh, hello. Well done. Well, you missed my heartfelt monologue forever then. I mean, not really. You could go back into the... Just go back into VOD. But how was your class? Is your class over? What did you learn? No, it's I don't think it's worth it. I just rambled about me having trouble pronouncing words. But what did you learn in your audio class? Did you learn anything? Is it already over? Are you on break? What's the meaning of life? Godzilla scream. Oha. What does the Godzilla scream sound like? Isn't Godzilla just like roaring like a dinosaur kinda? Does Godzilla have a iconic scream? Every time I'm thinking of Godzilla, like the image that comes to my mind is the old Ultraman. Is this the one? Wait, let me see. I think that's the one. That was my childhood in Thailand. The old Ultraman. There. Such good VFX. That's what I like every time I was in Thailand, that's what we watched on TV. Ultraman. Pretty good stuff. The Discord loot boxes, yeah, I saw that today. It took me, totally missed that it was April Fool's, and like I was so confused over the whole day yesterday. So many pranks I fell into. I guess that's enough Ultraman for a day. Like what got me was the yarn spinner announcing that they're doing yarn spinner for books now. I was like, sure, that's a valid thing that can happen. I didn't really question it. Then I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't really make sense though. I feel like Mojang with their April Fool's updates is like they have too much money and don't know where to put it. Have time to do like a full-on content update for an April Fool's joke. So wait, Has-Been Hotel Season 2 isn't actually confirmed? Now I'm confused. That's cruel though. Fake announcing a beloved series. And there were also like, I don't know who did it, but like some developers who are announcing stuff on April Fools and then everyone thinks it's a joke. But then it's actually happening. It's like, fool you twice. Because you didn't believe me. Which I think is also a great way to utilize this day. Oh, okay. Wait, I have to look this up now. Has-Been Hotel Season 2. I don't believe anyone anymore. So probably it's coming mid 2025. But there was already like I've just found an article from February, and this has like the mid 2025 release and a rumored 2027 release. But that was already in February that talks about that. But I guess we'll see when it will come out. If hopefully, like fingers crossed, it doesn't get cancelled somewhere in between in this industry. Probably what's happening is scheduled for 2025, then delayed to 2027, and then they run out of money somewhere in there. and everyone's gonna be sad. But let's hope not. Let's be optimistic. Okay, let's see if my changes made it into the build. Let's see how much we broke with that. Let's do a new game. Okay, I do have the... Okay, I can equip. Works. I can do the crafting, but I don't have modifiers. Can do the map, but that's same location on both ends. Ow. Ouch. Ow. This game got way harder, I think. Ow. Yeah, just knock me back into the exploding plant. That's fine. Another one. Ouch. Oh, no. Okay. Then let's see what we're actually doing. Yeah, talk with Ada. We need to connect all of these things with Ada as well. Sure, let's equip the dodge attack. Shop. Thunder, light combo, time. But there's no way to earn coins as of yet. We kind of have to think about that as well. Could go back to Ada. Yeah. No, but UI broke. Kinda. But also not. Man, UI is... Ouch. Oh, this goes back to the entry, okay. Oh, and the location serialization also doesn't work. Well, that's great. Oh, and there's no... So many things to fix. Oof. I think input is generally a bit weird. But it could be connected to my changes to the... input maps. Okay. Ouch. Um, well, I'm only here to test the damage modifiers. Isn't there a way to cheat myself in there? Nope. Okay. There are like invisible colliders there as well. Now we have 2 times uppercut. We can put everything on there. Okay, sure. Then let's try this. I think the serialization actually works. Yay, co-working. Yes, what are you working on? What's your plan of action for today? Why is it only showing me 1? There should be 2. Oh no, I only have 1. I only picked up modifiers. Yeah, that's the reason. Let's put damage and oh, we haven't implemented the speed one yet. So hello, Oida quote. Fancy seeing you in the stream again. How you doing? So actually the crafting seemed to work. Increase damage, increase speed. I'm not sure if the damage, if the damage modifier actually works. But let's see, let's see. Oh, it's this encounter again. Yeah, okay, I think next up we are implementing the increased speed modifiers. Oop. Oh no, it's not an easy fight here. I feel like it does more damage. Oh, let's pick up another modifier. I don't want to go to Feast Garden though. Oh, you're already working on content. Will there be a boss fight though? Oh wait, I actually should be using the uppercut attack. Oh. no, 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 no. I died. I just want to test out the modifiers. Man, okay. Well, let's implement a few more things though. Ooh. So is that actually the scope for your semester project? Like this small overworld, um, dungeon, I guess linear dungeon with a boss fight and a few spells to unlock. Seems like a reasonable scope to me. What kind of boss fight are you imagining? Do you already have a direction there? Attack status modifier collection. Damage modifier collection. Okay. To achieve this, we can either cache them on the damage context here or apply them directly. Because if we cache them at the damage context, they will get applied in the damage receiver. So here basically. No, not here. On receive damage here. Here we are adding defense. Does anything speak against applying them directly? I don't think so. Text status modifier collection. Because the reason why we are adding them, caching them here is that there could be other effects that modify those, but that probably won't be. I mean, it could still be with them. Let's do it this on same way. They never change a working system, eh? So let's do it. And then we need the same thing again for the attacker. goes to attacker. Alright, and then in the damage receiver. Oh, no, that's not where I wanted to go. Alright. Now, how are we getting the attackers? Damage modifier bases. Because here they are just hard coded. Let's see if we can find. I guess let's just go through the damage receiver then. Or should we? Seems wrong. Not everyone has a damage receiver. I guess everyone where this makes sense has a damage receiver. Then we need to make the... Oh, actually we don't need to make them accessible, because we're in the class. We can just work with them. So simplify up here. Then the text status modifier. We're adding it to a tag modifier. Alright, this should work now, maybe, hopefully. Alright, let's try this again with the updates. Okay, sure. I feel like I should have an active mission. Ouch. Oh. Oh. Fish. And a modifier. No, but sorry, I think the UI breaks in Feast Garden, maybe? I can't interact anymore in here at all. Which is a bummer. Hmm. Let's see if we get any errors with the UI. Okay, it's already happening here. But it's only in this scene. The other scenes seem to work well. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, no, this worked this time. Feel like it's only when I had something else open in between. I mean, that's also working, except for the interaction being triggered multiple times. Yeah, now it's not working anymore. So it's, I guess, the second time we get into a new eye here. Ah, I hate these kinds of bugs. Because how do you even start debugging this? My guess is that it's got something to do with the player input. Hmm. Alright, let's... put it under backlog because I can't be bothered right now. Get back to it later. Alright, the next important thing we need for the internal demo will probably be coins. Do we even need coins? I don't think we need coins. I think we can just ditch the shop. I feel like this is kinda done. Power durability we also not really need. The only thing we could do is connecting everything to the Ada cleansing side quest. Which would mean we have to come up with some quests. Okay, I think we have to start drafting more of these Ada interactions. But how? our new short break from learning. Yeah, gonna give your brain a bit of time to process everything. I feel like I'm kinda running in circles now. We have two options. Either investigating the UI bug, which would be useful but exhausting, or working on the quests, cleansing quests, implementing those for the internal demo, which is also exhausting, but slightly more interesting, slightly less useful than the bug. Now I'm kinda just pondering, thinking about what to do. I guess let's do the reasonable thing and start investigating the bug. Hello, streaming Snowder. Today, probably up until 12. So normally our our co-working streams are every Tuesday from 9 to 12. So now like for 10 more minutes or so, depending on how, how it goes. And we're also streaming every Thursday starting at 5:30 Central European Time with our Gamedev analysis stream, and those normally run for like 2 hours. But yeah, today we're already approaching the end of today's co-working stream, cause I'm also in need of a short breaky in a bit. So what we learned about the bug so far. There is a game jam to plan. Which game jam are we talking about? There are so many happening in the foreseeable future. But sure, if we are mutuals on Discord, just ping me there, I guess. Yes, sure. Sure. Easiest thing, ping me on Discord, and we can have a chat afterwards. Okay. The UI bug. Okay, there's one issue is dialogue isn't blocking the HUD. So that's one issue we can note down. But I'm gonna need some kind of... Oh, this one's broken. I guess this one works. This one's empty, it seems. No, it's not empty. just didn't get used. Can't be so. Oh, there's a pen there. Okay, so first bug, dialogue doesn't block HUD. That's something that should be doable. Then dialogue is always trying to restart after interactions. Now let's. So this is working. Still working. Okay, if I go into inventory in between, it's also still working. I go to the harvest, this is working. Okay, shop, it's working. Ah, okay, now it's not working anymore. That's not really all that helpful. Because I don't think the shop was the thing that killed it. I think it's something else. Let's try to reproduce. This is working. This is still working. I go to shop. Oh, wait, maybe it's actually the shop though. Because after the shop, it's not working anymore. Let's try one more thing without interacting with the shop item. This good. Then shop close. And it's broken. Okay, at least we have a lead now. We do have a lead now. But what we still don't know is why it's not working. If it's the if it's the input map being on the wrong input map generally is a bit weird to debug, I would say. Or it could be an issue with the UI interaction, or it's just not selecting the correct thing. Let's try one more thing with the harvest. If the shop also breaks the harvesting. or if it's just a dialogue. Then we go to the shop. Okay, it also breaks the harvesting. So at least it's reproducible and it's generalizable. Generalizable. I should stop using words I can't pronounce. Just stick with the basics. Alright, we've got a lead. What do we do about it now? Actually, we can go to the meta workspace and add a shop here. See if it's also reproducible in here. It was the wrong scene. Ah, but we don't have an either in here. But still reproducible here, so that's good to know. Shop, shop, shop. So the culprit is this panel here, panel shop. We can remove the is hard blocked, and we're switching to menu UI. And then when we're hiding it, we're going back to gameplay input. This honestly seems fine to me. Okay, the thing that's not working anymore is this one. Time upgradable. And I would like to add a breakpoint somewhere in there to actually investigate what's happening. What's the easiest way to do this? I guess for now just adding it to the panel. I want to see the selection. How do I get that again? We did this in some kind of inventory item. Not in here, not in here. was that via the input system? Let's see for the inventory system. If only I could remember the things I'm implementing. But I know there was a way to get the current input system and to get the current selected item. And I know I did this not too long ago. But for the life of me, I can't remember where. Try get current selectable. Oh, but that's only doing the... I did something else. Oh, I actually tried. I have vague, vague memory of it. That I tried adding, getting the current selected item. But it didn't work. Well, let's investigate. It's not the input system, it's the event system. The Unity event system. So I want to debug the selection. And I want to debug something else. But I forgot what. The input map. Let's see, how do I get this? Unity current input map. Switch to gameplay input. So yeah, maybe I can do that here. Because it's only for debugging purposes. I guess, and then we can add a breakpoint. And then maybe not enable it right now. So I'll be doing this, seeing what it yields, if it yields any useful information, and then I think that's gonna be it for today. And streaming, Snowda, if you're still there. If there's something to discuss, reach me on Discord. Should find me, if you're not already there, join the Discord, Panta Rhei Discord server. You should find me there. Otherwise, it's Ramo_TeamHellab, or drop me a mail. I'll find it. But if we're already mutuals on Discord, that would be the easiest to get a hold of me. Okay, we have to jump over a few errors there. Then, okay. Yes, let's put a breakpoint there already. No, not here, but here. So, current selected game object is null. Probably because it will... Oh, whoop. That wasn't the button I wanted to. The current action map is menu UI. Okay, seems fine by me. Now current selected game object is null. And current action map is gameplay. So it didn't change to menu UI. But why not? So it's requesting game idle. Request game idle. Well, but I don't think it actually has to be menu UI. I mean, it would make sense. But it's not really absolutely necessary. I think. But maybe that's what breaks it. Okay, let's try this one fix. If it doesn't help, then I'll investigate this at a later time. Maybe that was the fix. Well, worked until now. Is like everything broken now? What did I do? Is it because of this? This can't really be the issue. Well, one step forward, two steps back, I guess. Anyways, I need to go now. Gotta prepare for upcoming meetings. That's it for today's co-working stream. Clear shot of me. Thank you so much for joining again. Even though it's still Easter break in some parts of the country. See you again on probably, maybe Thursday for a Gamedev's Play stream. As always, we have no idea what we're gonna do yet, but you'll see. And other than that, we'll catch you again next week for a cozy co-working stream. Until then, keep on creating. See you then. Goodbye.